Melissa, what are you doing?
I'm saying goodbye to Vancouver. We're Chris and Melissa, midlifers on the move. My time at film school has wrapped, so we're taking the scenic route toward our next adventure. By scenic, I mean we're cruising the Crowsnest Highway in beautiful southern British Columbia.
It's been exactly 9 months plus a day that we moved to Vancouver. Today is our last day. We're sad, but yet excited. Okay, before we go anywhere, we've got to get coffee. So I'm parked illegally as I wait for Melissa to get the coffee because there was no parking spots. But coffee's important.
We're doing some serious trip planning. I went ahead and booked our first stop on our way back home. And our first stop is going to be Princeton. We're going to stop there and we're going to stop at Thomasinas for lunch. And then we're on our way to Nelson. What do you think the drive's going to be like, Chris?
I think it's going to be full of a lot of mountains and hills and valleys. I think it's going to be beautiful, but I think we have to get going because time's a wasting, girl. Let's go.
That's right, time. We have reservations in Nelson, so we need to get there by, well, we need to be at the restaurant by 6:30. We better get going. Check this out. We are packed to the gills. What does that mean?
I don't know. Maybe like fish eat a lot of food. They just get bored. Maybe it's that blowfish. Maybe that's what it is.
That's really specific.
Yeah, well, they blow up. Or maybe fishing boats are just packed full of gills, fish with gills, right?
But it's to the gills, not packed full of gills.
A little update before we get on the road. It's 110 miles to lunch, and it's supposed to take 3 hours, so I have a feeling it's going to be really windy, just like I predicted.
Yes, I think he is correct.
You're pretty impressed with me, aren't you?
Oh my gosh, I'm always so impressed with this guy.
She's acting. Did you take acting class?
That has no bearing on what's going on here.
Because she is not always impressed with me. Let me just say.
How's this road going?
So far, Canadian Expressway is pretty fast. We were able to go on the HOV lane for a while because there's the two of us. And yeah, we've been pretty much going 100 kilometers per
hour.
Per hour, yeah. It's raining though, so it's hard to see the beautiful sights with all the clouds and rain. But what are you going to do?
Dang it.
Honey, we gotta take a stop. Pit stop. We need gas.
This is our first pit stop since leaving Vancouver.
It is. I am super excited. And we've just been drinking some coffee, so,
Oh, for crying out loud. Cut.
We are all fueled up, ready to make it to Princeton, right? Princeton, right, honey?
Correct. We are going to Thomasinas at Princeton.
This was one of the most spectacular gas stations I've ever gone to.
What was spectacular about it, Chris?
Not only were they totally stocked with so much good stuff to eat and drink, but they're surrounded by these beautiful, beautiful mountains.
What were they really well stocked with?
They had chips, they had all kinds of drinks, all kinds of snacks and treats, none of which I bought because, I'm watching my figure.
What did you buy?
I bought some sunflower seeds because when you drive, that's what you need to help pass time.
It's what he needs to spit out into a small cup while looking sideways and driving me crazy. Yeah,
the wife alert system does kind of ramp up when I'm chewing seeds, but I've got it under control. I've been doing it for years. Do you think that we're going to make it by 11 o'clock?
I think it's going to be tight. I think we'll make it by 11:15. That's what I think.
Look at these. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Look at that. If it weren't so cloudy.
We are now on Crowsnest Highway, our first time.
And the freeway ends, so we're on to two-way driving.
Doesn't look two-way yet, but it will be. So we saw a sign that said broken pavement ahead, and it's been a little bit bumpy. So maybe that's the broken pavement, but we're really not sure.
I think it's just potholes.
Maybe. sign I think I've ever seen. My goodness.
Not the size of your town sign. Okay, that was a little better.
Yeah, I take it back. That was pretty nice.
The town must be awfully special if they have 2 welcome to Princetons on the same direction. 3 welcome to Princetons. This town must be awesome.
The signs just keep getting bigger and bigger. My goodness, Princeton. There are so many Princeton signs.
It's the one and only Digo Double G. Snoop Dogg.
Thomasinas is located in a former silent movie theater.
Inspired by the 1987 film Babette's Feast, totally worth a watch, Thomasinas is a great place to enjoy good company and to reconnect with your palate.
We could see it was a popular spot among locals. That's always a good sign. Melissa, you want some of my pie? Why not? So Melissa, I'd have to say your selection of Thomasinas was a good one.
I was hoping that you would love it, and I'm glad to hear that you did.
Yeah, I so did. You know why? Because the people in there were super nice. They made a delicious sandwich. It tasted a lot like corned beef, but it wasn't. It was smoked Montreal meat with a little bit of sauerkraut and some provolone.
Yes, and I had the turkey brie with cranberry. I was informed it was their most popular sandwich, and I'm glad that I went with it because it was delicious. And then I had the blueberry spelt muffin, which was also fantastic. I didn't eat it all. I'm taking it with because I'll probably get hungry later.
Yeah, I had pie too. You gotta have pie. Who doesn't love pie? Back in the truck, we have 4 hours and
19 minutes.
we have reservations though, right?
Yes, and they're for 6:30, so we should be well ahead of schedule. Like, we should get to Nelson at about 4:30, maybe 4:45 if we do one more stop. We drove through British Columbia's wine country, Okanagan.
It's also known as Napa of the North, or fruit capital of Canada.
There are about 170 wineries throughout the region. I'm not sure how many we drove by, but we definitely want to come back and tour them someday.
That would be awesome.
We are at a rest stop in another gorgeous location. Check this out.
Being that Melissa likes to correct me a lot, this isn't a rest stop. It's a gas station.
Oh, geez, I stand corrected.
Technically, you're sitting.
Oh my goodness, Chris is on a roll today. I hope you get a drum roll.
Technically, it's the time it's on.
Oh, jeez.
We gotta go, come on. It's 1:57. I think we have about 150 miles to go, so we still have a ways to go.
150 miles or kilometers?
150 miles, I think.
Oh, geez. Chris was wrong. It's 162, not 150. He's an optimist. I love him. And we are supposed to get there about 4:45, 5 o'clock, I believe. Although time's a wasting because we've taken our time a little bit here. It's such a pretty area, though.
We made it.
We are now in the city of Nelson, and it is 5:07. Good job, Chris.
Hey, thanks. We made pretty good time.
He's a good driver. I'll keep him around, I think. I'm hoping our room has a cool view. There's a gorgeous lake I can see, and we are at a lakeside resort, so that'd be awesome. It's amazing to me. Check this out. Look at this. This is fantastic.
Let me pan.
We have a balcony. We stayed at the Prestige Lakeside Resort with a view of Kootenay Lake and the Selkirk Mountains from our balcony.
As you can see, it was a super cool place.
Oh, and you gotta get Bob. We can see Bob from here.
Oh, wow. Look at that. That's Bob. Big orange bridge. Oh, yeah. Do you think I picked a good one out?
Yes, you did a fantastic job, my love.
Okay, that's where we sleep. That's where we lounge. That's Melissa. That's the desk where work has to get done. TV, we probably won't watch any of that, but there it is.
Look at this mirror.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
and the boat painting.
Oh yeah. Okay, cut.
I'm happy to report we made it just in time on our reservation, 6:28.
Time for some barbecue. We did it. We made it to Nelson. We had a complete day. Was it a double thumbs up fun?
Yeah.